a negative play. You lost some momentum down by the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute right now on 4th down to generate a touchdown? Let's find out.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
North Texas, 14. Texas.
Coming out with it, it's Bolden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Only 5 seconds remaining to play in the second quarter. Let's see if they take a knee and head to the locker room. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Second down.
One more snap coming before halftime. He's back to throw on 2nd down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half.
Texas.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking for room. It's blue.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going over the top. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense,
Off he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
and what a play call. You could feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness, this defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end, that speed off the edge?
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Quarterback checking the play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Finds his tight end. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. And now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
To the air, it's Ewers. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. A defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can get a beat and understand it's going to be a pass and jump off the snap like this, make a big play, and now you put them behind the sticks, and the advantage goes big time to the defense.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas Texas 14.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown to get the two-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, get the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
Quarterback will keep it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Morris. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Line getting set on second down. They go to the draw. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football fourth down. Great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Bust through behind his pad. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
They move the tight end all over. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. On the ground, it's Blue. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Back to throw, it's Morris. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch on the left. Running toward the tape. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and man, oh man, time was about to run out on him, and now they need the 2-point conversion to tie.
And I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Listen to this crowd begging its defense to get a stop. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They're working that left side. He is in there, and he's got the 2, and we are all tied up here deep in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Motion from the offense. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Texas.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The line of scrimmage at the 35. That's going to leave the holder at the 42 and a 52-yard attempt for the game. And it's no good. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. If he runs this back, this game's over. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it behind the line. It's Evans. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and long now as this defense tries to force another overtime period. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes a connection. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. With the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And they're able to make the tackle. They'll set up for this chip shot that would win the game. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. Here comes the field goal unit, and they can win it with a chip shot. Lined up for the 3, and it's a fake. They want to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
North Texas, 28. Texas, 22.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Longhorns! They got it in to tie it up here in double overtime, and now the 2-pointer will win it.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown in the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Have to go for 2 here in the second overtime, and this one would win the game. Wide receiver now comes in motion. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. He's at the 50, at the 30, the 10. They are in. Ball game, and that does it in double OT with a 2-point conversion. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth games.